The Vergas Show is brought to you by Spanky Stone Hearth, casual fine dining on beautiful Rose Lake. Vergas State Bank, your locally owned community full-service bank. Vergas Event Center for gatherings large or small, including weddings. Vergas Liquor Store, where all the profits profit Vergas.
Make the right call. Call Hanson's, the most trusted name in plumbing and heating.
Hi, welcome to the Vergas Show. I'm Sherry Hanson. Thanks for joining me today, Jody Marquardt. We're out here at your shop on the beautiful part of Sybil Lake area, and you're going to be part of the September 21st Backroads Art Crawl. And I know we were here last year. My granddaughter still has her little horseshoe over her bed that she was able to make. And
Lucky horseshoe.
Lucky horseshoe. But what? Tell me about some of the things you're making here. Walk in and we see this. How did this come about?
This is a dragon.
Obviously, right?
Yeah. My wife sells stuff at flea markets, and she has these little dragons, and these people have been buying them like crazy, and I thought, well, I'll make a dragon.
Make a dragon. And I mean, how fun would that be, like in a yard? I loved what you said when we were first visiting, that none of your things are made by 3D printers and computers.
Yeah, no pattern.
Yours are all coming out of your head, aren't they?
And hand cut.
Hand cut.
And I use a lot of blacksmithing. Like on here, a lot of the parts on this are blacksmithed. All these little spines
and then welded
together, series of pipes.
How many hours are into something like this?
I don't even know. I try not to.
Right, because you would never be able to put a price tag.
I just work on it an hour or two at a time, you know. Been working on it for probably 2 months.
Oh, yeah. I think it's just really, that would be just so much fun to have at your front door or whatever, just all the different details on it. And you will have this on display when people are on that the tour and coming around. Tell me about a couple of the other little things here. What do we got here?
Okay, well, this is a feather hooks, like for hanging little things or keys or whatever. It's made out of a piece of angle iron. This is a bottle opener made out of a piece of square, and this is what you call a Kraken bottle opener.
Okay. All right. Now, I got this sitting here. Tell me a little bit about that.
This is a small axe or a hatchet made out of a leaf spring.
This looks like it came from a crescent wrench.
This is a repurposed wrench, just kind of for fun. You know, I made a knife out of a wrench.
Yeah, I think that's really a lot of fun. And then tell me about that big hook. Are you going to catch some big fish on that?
This is just basically as a gag. I made it, you know, for fun, just for something to do.
But you know, that's part of the art, is just doing something that's fun and that you enjoy. And then, you know, somebody else might, you know, pick up on that, and it's like,
something
hey, I need one of them.
Hang
on a wall on that. Now, Jody, you're going to do a little bit of a demonstration for us. And the end product is going to look like a hummingbird, right?
Yep. This is a hummingbird made from what they call a Frederick's cross. And I hammered the cross into the hummingbird, and I'm going to demonstrate opening up and making the cross. And the cross is just made from a bar of steel. So I've got it just started, and then we're going to
let's walk over there and let's take a look on that. Why don't we go ahead?
Okay, what we're going to be doing is opening up this cross. I've started a little bit to get it going. As soon as it gets hot, we'll pull it out.
Jody, how hot does it get in there? How hot?
I don't know the exact degrees, but really hot.
Really hot.
Yeah.
Jody, blacksmithing. How many years have you been doing blacksmithing?
10 years.
10 years?
Sort of all my life in one way or another, but seriously for 10 years.
Right.
This is just a small part of
The small part of it.
Yeah.
And so then the artistic part of it, Jody. I mean, when you stop and think about that, how do the ideas come in your head?
I just think about things all the time about, how something would look, or, and of course I see things that give me ideas too,
Right, and so when you're out and about, yes. It's an art that not many people do anymore, is it?
No, and blacksmithing in itself is an art, even if you're not doing artwork, but it's just an art in itself anyway. So now we have the Frederick's cross. So
Hold that up a little bit, yeah. Yeah, that's very cool. That came out of that little piece of metal.
So if we have a little more time, I'll start working on the, I'll show you how you...
Jody, do you plan on having your fire going when people are out here for the studio tour?
Yeah. Whenever I got people to watch a demonstration, we'll start it up and
because
do a
like you
demonstration.
say, not many people do it anymore, and I think just so many people don't even understand what blacksmithing all entails and what it takes. Yeah. On an average, how many hours you spend in your shop?
Well, sometimes I do portable stuff too, so sometimes I'm out there, but 6-8 hours a day.
And you've really gotten into the outside landscaping things.
Yeah. I mean, I do a lot of regular welding and building things and repairing, but blacksmith is a big part of that. So I'll start with the tail. So this will be the tail. And these are the wings.
It's all a matter of getting it to a temperature that you're able to mold it into what you want.
Yeah, you got to get it hot enough.
Yeah. Jody, I know you're just one of 7 that are on the tour, but I think you're one of the most unique that I can think of because so much of what you're doing, I mean, a lot of people, paint, a lot of people do other things with jewelry and the pottery and that, but how many blacksmiths do you come across?
So surprisingly, there's a lot of people who do it as a hobby.
There is, okay.
Yep. I belong to an organization called the Northern Minnesota Metalsmiths. They got one of the t-shirts on right now. And our shop is by Itasca Park, where the tractor organization is. And that's where we
meet and kind of talk about some of the different ideas.
Yeah, we do stuff, demonstrations there. Okay, so another way to thin this out and spread it out is you use the peen part of the hammer. You can see it starting to take shape.
Starting to take shape a little bit like this one.
Yep.
Right.
It'll end up like that when it's done. A lot more hammering yet.
A lot more hammering to go with that. Well, Jody, I think we're going to wrap it up for today. As far as, this is what the end product is going to look like. And like you say, it doesn't just happen, just quickly. And I think that's some of the beauty of it.
A lot of work.
Right. And so the Backroad Studio Tour, September 21st. You start in Vergas, you go around, there's a map that's out there. And thank you for being a part of that.
Thank you for
coming out.
being
a part of the community club and the Vergas community. It's a great thing to have in town.
Yeah, we're lucky to have that many artists around town.
Yes, we are. Yeah. Yep. You have a good day in Vergas.